My amazing Tauruses, welcome into a general timeless reading. Whenever you are guided or drawn to this reading, it's meant to be, there's at least something here for you. But don't be surprised when the whole entire reading resonates and comes to be for you. So we're beginning with 3 cards that flopped out in one of the many attempts to get this reading going. We're beginning with the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like there are going to be a lot of rewards flowing in for you in the upcoming days and weeks following this reading. Feeling as if Spirit is supporting you and guiding you very consistently, left and right. I wouldn't be surprised if you're feeling very drawn to wear and associate with the color yellow, blue, and purple. All right. I'm getting the 3 words: happiness, peace, and royalty. Love that. And let's just throw for the color purple as well, spirituality coming into play. I do feel as if some drawn to the reading are being viewed at and feeling like a spiritual master, being very intertwined and connected to the spiritual realm. Even if you don't do something like I do where it's being put to use pretty much on the daily. But I do feel as if you're going to be seeing a ton of synchronicities, symbols specifically is what I'm getting, and numbers moving forward. And I don't feel like this is new for a lot drawn to this reading, but this is one of the many ways, one of Spirit's favorite ways to communicate with you. I also feel like, and this might be new for some, you're going to be vividly dreaming, seeing things crystal clear. I mean, I wake up after or in the middle of the night after a dream or two, and sometimes a dream literally carries through the entire night of sleep for me. It's wild. And I have to take a hot second because it literally feels like I was living in that different reality. And I have to separate when a dream is a dream and, it's not. Anyways, that was interesting wording. I was trying to say I have to separate when I was having a dream, what that dream was, and my actual reality in my waking life. Moving right along, we are also having the Hermit card on the board as I struggle to speak. I do sense that you are needing and even demanding for a sense of serenity, peace, and alone time. You might be a loner like myself for the most part, if not fully, but it does feel like you are going to be, specifically when you're in this hermit mode, getting to know yourself a hell of a lot better. It does as well feel like you're going to be going through experiencing a glow up at certain points, and this is going to be partially due to the fact that you are, for some, specifically taking care of your skin a lot better, more consistently. Could be stemming from working out. It could be, people appreciating you, succeeding when it comes to work somehow. And it may as well stem from, intertwine with, a hobby or two. But your habits, my friend, are taking a highlight. Let's be real. What are you doing too much of? For somebody consuming too much of, or utilizing otherwise? What are you doing too little? Your routines are naturally going to be very much pointed out to you because I feel like you are naturally a very habitual creature. I mean, we all are to an extent, right? It's just, within our human nature. But I do feel as if there's going to need to be this focus on it so you can make some tweaks, right? Some adjustments and, adapt moving forward to the point where you're looking and feeling better and things are more productive and not weighing you down or leaving you in a state of confusion is what I'm getting, or feeling like crap. Just giving the exact wording I got. But the 7 of Pentacles coming out, you are putting in the effort even when I feel like you don't want to. It's paying off for you. It reminds me of me throughout this month specifically, deciding to hop on here every single morning and read. It's paying off for me. My channel's growing quicker. I'm benefiting otherwise, and I'm helping people through it all. I would not be surprised if you're somebody who is meant to be shown to the world as a very helpful soul. And this could obviously be, intertwined with your work somehow, but it doesn't have to. You know what I mean? It could just be in your personal life. And when it comes to people you randomly cross paths with. Let's keep pulling. Your roots are showing. Interesting. Your roots are paying off. It feels like somebody, and it reminds me of me in this business, have a foundation of importance that maybe has been watered and worked on, even changed over time for a while now. I'm hearing, as I just stuttered a bit, being negatively affected by a spirit. I just heard your ships are coming in, Taurus. Your ships are coming in. Let it go, let it flow is now what I'm getting. Let it go, let it flow. And don't stress about it because naturally in life, there are going to be certain aspects coming to be and continuing that are going to leave you a little bit, if not fully stressed. So don't stress yourself out. You know what I mean? You're a powerful individual when you focus on the best, when you realign your focus when things get a little bit messy, a bit sticky, or just negative or gossipy. Okay? Do not wrap yourself up with or even initiate or continue levels of gossip, because people will, throw you under the bus is what I just heard. Anyways, that was a bit negative. Moving on to the Ace of Pentacles. I do sense that somebody is going to be gaining a new financial opportunity. This could be to make more money. It could be more so in regards to a new investment, but it's something that you have been asking for, and it's about damn time, all right? But in some way, shape, or form, if not several different ways, is going to leave you with abundance, okay? You know, thinking about, say, you're investing in a new place to live, an abundance of comfort, stability, and helping you even manifest more because you're in a more ideal or just more comfortable environment. Now, energy is coming into play. They're saying you are affected by energy, whether you're one to label yourself as an empath or not. I do feel as if you need to, silence yourself is what I'm hearing when you're overthinking, when you're overspeaking, the oversharing, you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't be surprised if, like myself, you just are a storyteller, and spirit does speak through a lot of which onto the reading randomly, to the point where it's not always going to work to your advantage to allow them to continue doing just that. You know what I'm saying? I just heard we have a lot to say, but I do also feel like somebody that you work with for a lot, it could be where you're living more so, could be, you know, a family member or a friend is making you nervous. And this wasn't expected, or maybe it was, but either way, I do sense that this is going to show you that energy does affect you, right? Or remind you of that. But it might be in regards to them just being a nervous Nancy is what I'm hearing, or somebody who does something too much is what I'm getting. Interesting. And they may as well naturally be somebody who's affected by energy. So, you know, just keeping in mind that we all have these kinds of aspects of us in common. Interesting. But the Nine of Pentacles, once again, because I'm not surprised to get the message of a truly independent soul, right, being drawn to this reading. But with certain negative aspects or difficult aspects of your path, your world, you need to continuously reach for the hope. You owe it to yourself. You need to continuously pick yourself back up if life pushes you down, or if you slip up or you make a mistake. It feels like you maybe have a job, or it could be someone else or multiple people in your life, maybe your own expectations, pushing you to feel like you have to be perfect 24/7. Screw that. It very much reminds me of me and my serving job, where they expect for you never ever to make a mistake. And it's just, it adds this unnecessary pressure to the point where it honestly makes me make a mistake here and there. It's just the truth of the matter. And so applying that kind of pressure and expectation on yourself, and or even allowing for that to be something that affects you when it's coming from an outside situation or person or people, is going to leave you, I want to say once again, like myself, making mistakes when you wouldn't have otherwise, and feeling this kind of Ten of Wands heaviness that you don't deserve and should not be, one with, experiencing. But the Knight of Cups, I also feel like somebody's gaining a wish fulfillment in regards to meeting a new loved one or reconnecting with somebody of importance, that you once dated or fooled around with. But this also talking about your glowing, kind nature, helpful nature. Somebody who is going to more so moving forward see that being put to use naturally, organically, and easily, to the point where you gain more abundance. And I feel like some of which it's definitely financial, but support will come through because of it. Numbers going up is what I'm getting. Let's just say an abundance of positive rewards. Amazing. I do also feel like you're going to be getting flashbacks to the past, but Spirit's saying don't let this be disheartening or be carried too far or held on to, because it's as if you need to remember certain aspects of your past, even the negatives, to prevent, to prepare, to, strategically shift on forward and adapt when need be, but or change things when need be. But you need to not allow for yourself to overthink it, to overly focus upon it. There's always this fine line, and that's in one way that you're going to need to, as they're showing somebody putting their right foot over that line, needing to step on back and put your foot on the brake and utilize those flashbacks, those reminders, remembrance moments to your advantage, and then move right along back to the present moment or focus on your bright Taurus future. You're also being viewed at, I feel the need to say, by many as somebody who has come very far, has grown a ton, as in being shown the specifically the dog, and the puppy imagery above him. But I do sense that you are going to be thinking about your childhood specifically, whether this is a positive remembering or not, or maybe for some both, because I wouldn't be surprised if you had at least partially or at certain points a rough upbringing or certain difficulties in regards to your upbringing. I don't know why you're going to be getting specifically flashbacks to school. That was just not the most pleasant experience for me. But the King of Wands coming out, your bold, confident nature is going to as well be shown to the world. And when something makes you feel less confident, or when something makes you feel less courageous and even makes you second guess things, including your choices up until this point and more so moving forward, then that person's not correct for you or needs to change their ways. That situation can't last after a certain point, or definitely needs to, change if it's going to. But it just feels as if Spirit's saying you need to be wholeheartedly prioritizing your confidence, your courage that we know you truly have within, your patience, interesting, and your peaceful nature, your grounded nature, because it's as if Spirit's saying you need to remember that you owe it to yourself to feel and experience these things to the furthest extent. You know what I mean? And so it highlights naturally who and what strips any of which or all of which away from you. Excellent. Excellent, as I can't speak at this point along the reading. I do feel as if the number 1230 is significant for you, and you're going to be feeling very important. I want to just throw that out there randomly because, rewinding back as well, there were certain parts of your path, whether it was a person, place, a situation, occurrences, slip-ups that left you feeling a lack of importance. So get ready to be feeling truly important, left and right more consistently. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's intertwined with how talented you truly are. I'm hearing I don't say these things just to say it. That might apply to you, but I as well feel as if somebody needed to hear that in regards to this reading or my readings in general. But some of which drawn to the reading do expect the worst when it comes to your bright future. And we need you to be expecting the best because you are somebody who speaks and thinks things into existence for the better and or for the worse. So channel what you truly believe and into existence. Anyways, but I also want to move on to the Eight of Cups. When a conversation transitions towards a level of difficulty, negativity, or if we didn't mention already, gossip, step away. Cut that person off if need be. Pretend you have something else you have to run and do. You know what I mean? Or somewhere else you need to be. But I also feel like this highlighting the fact that you have been making the correct choices when it comes to who and what you've walked away from or limited within your life. I'm hearing specifically who you have limited or removed your attention towards. And I feel as if Spirit's saying self-care is huge for you. You need to be watering yourself, taking care of your temple, making sure you're feeling your healthiest, your brightest, and this is going to positively affect all areas of your life, naturally. This has been a very random reading, but very positive for the most part. I feel as if Spirit's saying things are going to improve for you, things are going to get a hell of a lot easier, and you're going to be receiving, again, so many beautiful rewards. And I do want to throw out there that it's well-deserved, okay? So if this was truly helpful, I am sending you so much love and light. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything's down below. Once again, I'm sending you so much love and light.